There are many ways to determine if a software is to be considered successful. One can attempt to measure it via a variety of different factors, such as accuracy, speed, etc. However, user satisfaction should always be at the top of that list. Therefore, you want to find ways in which users will be using the software and work to make their process as easy and efficient as possible. Some good examples of companies that have worked to make their products very easy to use would include things like Google. Think about how easy it is to use their search feature. Or Amazon, which has a similar search feature. Instead of having to figure out where a product is and what category or categories it might belong to, you simply search. Another good example of this is Apple. And a lot of people made fun of them for basically getting rid of all the buttons that were found at the bottom of early smartphones and going with a single button. Now, some people may find that they don't like all the different finger motions they have to make in order to use an iPhone or iPad. It all depends a lot on personal preference. But the people who prefer those types of apps generally have a high level of user satisfaction. In order to figure these things out, we want to look at things like use cases. These can help identify and describe what the user will be doing and provide a guideline for developers to know how to model and therefore build their software. This way, you have the end user in mind and the users are therefore going to be happy with their software. The inception and planning phases should provide you with all the info you need to build your use cases. Now, use cases and user stories are both normally written in an informal narrative format. However, some people may write them as a sequential set of steps to accomplish a task. While this makes it easy for a non-technical person to write a use case, which is the goal, we want to have the end users writing them, they may need to be refined. A person skilled in scenario modeling may work to help refine the initial use cases. To do so, they'll often ask a series of questions, like, can the user take any other action at this point? What errors might the user encounter, and how should the user and/or system handle them? What other behaviors can the user encounter? i.e., is there something outside of their choosing or control that may happen in a situation like this? Using questions like this will help us to develop high-quality software that the users will be satisfied using.